So here we are once again, together in hopes of making a genuine impact in our community. I would like to echo the sentiments of respect shared by Seven and the Young Democrats in hopes of finding some kind of new ideal together. It's so important for the youth of Bakersfield, young Democrat or young Republican alike, to start a cordial conversation on what they want for their future. Because at this point in time, they have the most to lose if we don't all start pulling ourselves together. United we stand, divided we fall. Perhaps we should look to the youth of America to rise above the fray, to offer a new voice, a new perspective on directions we take in our society. They deserve a place at the table. These kids, they impress me. However, I'm afraid that there are just too many issues that need to be addressed during these politically unfavorable times, during this unprecedented gridlock. As a member of Generation X, let it be our generation who sounds the alarm bells with our refusal to be content. Let the generations that follow continue the fight, because this will be a multi-generational affair. We seek a new wisdom. There needs to be a frank and public discussion between liberals and conservatives who are in search for answers. To find these answers, to find what is the ideal, we need to start talking. It may just get worse before it gets better, because some people in both liberal and conservative ideologies are dug in on their stance and don't like to budge. The conversation will be filled with brutal honesty, tough love for one another, the search for knowledge, and the inherent need for a clear direction we share. The search for a new ideal starts now. I've been here in Bakersfield for 7 years now. It didn't take me long to realize that this city and the surrounding county had a few issues that truly needed to be addressed. While Bakersfield leads the country in more than its fair share of problems, our city truly represents the face of America. We have all ethnicities, various religious or non-religious philosophies, rich and poor, young and old, liberals and conservatives alike. Politically, it's time we have new ideas be brought to the table. Bakersfield is the perfect place for a movement that includes the opportunity for anyone from the public to express their hopes, their dreams, and desires. I hope to see this new ideal be something that Bakersfield can be proud of and can truly embrace. We obviously have a lot of hot-button issues to deal with around here. There's also hard data that points to the flaws of the conservative mindset in regards to a governing strategy here in Kern County. And let's not forget our respective congressman that happens to be the majority whip and a graduate of BHS. This town is already in position for the national spotlight, and the struggle between the hard-lined conservatives and the rising progressive movement that demands action and decisiveness. This battle is for the hearts and minds of the good people of Bakersfield that want their city to see progress. If we turn Bakersfield blue, perhaps we would be the model for the nation. Here in this public forum, we will make our society aware of these issues that concern the progressive public. Perhaps we can influence our political leaders to listen to the community more. We have ideas, we have a voice, and they will hear us. We will give them directions to strive for, by the people, and for the people, how it's supposed to be. This new ideal, this public forum, is just one facet of what we're trying to do. More will be revealed as we move forward, but the philosophy behind the new ideal is there. It's not just about being progressives fighting the conservatives. It's about learning to listen to each other, again, as Americans. The new ideal will continue to evolve. The political conversation must begin on a more public scale. It may be offensive to some, but let's keep it respectful, but give conservatives the same level of scrutiny that they like to foist on us. Liberals and conservatives simply have issues with one another. We only disagree on about 10% of the issues we face as a country. 10% is not a lot. Even if it's 20%, we can still bridge this gap. Let's start talking. Let's find a way to compromise, not to the sense of weakening the desires of each, but perhaps new ideas that both ideologies can agree on. These ideas are out there, as you will see as the new ideal continues to grow. If you are ready for a real change, then just know it's up to you. You make the movement. If you like public speaking and are a political geek like me, here's your chance. When you stand up here, you own the new ideal for 10 minutes. You make the movement. Share your vision of a brighter tomorrow. Being an idealist is not a bad thing. This is about bringing about better days through positive thinking, not negative rhetoric. I'm tired of the negative. I'm tired of the fighting. I'm ready for a new era of working with each other again. But that doesn't mean we as progressives will be singing kumbaya with the conservatives. A healthy dose of skepticism is always a good thing. As I wrap this up, there's one last element that I'd like for you to remember tonight. It's the fact that we are slipping more and more into an era of plutocratic control over the people of the United States. Just this month, on April 2nd, the Supreme Court, in a 5-4 decision, gave a victory to the hyper-capitalists that have already wreaked havoc since Reaganomics since the 1980s. If you know of Citizens United, this ruling I speak of was the cherry on top. The idea that the rich can control any part of our government is scary enough. Though through unlimited donations to politicians, we will only continue to witness the erosion of our democracy. Republicans will try to outspend Democrats. Democrats will try to outspend Republicans. Who wins that battle is a discussion for another time, but either way, it breeds corruption in our political landscape. In the meantime, what can we do? I would like to think that as long as we have the public forum that focuses on all aspects to society, not just the well-being of the rich, we have a chance to neutralize the plutocracy that surges deeper into our rights and freedoms. The new ideal and other public forums that arise will be a force that can compete against the manipulation that plutocrats will not be able to stop. It's going to take you to help push this. To voice your opinion, you make the movement, you spread the word. JFK once spoke of a torch that needed to be passed to a new generation. Well, it's time once again that we consider our options one by one. You carry that torch, 10 minutes at a time, up here in front of the mic, making a difference in your community. Whether it be here or other cities around this great nation, we will get it done. Only with a unified effort, the progressive community will this be successful. It's up to you to make the movement yours. Let me state here now, the battle for the heart of Bakersfield has begun. Thank you.